How do you start a vlog about leaving your church? I mean, how do you say goodbye to people? I keep finding myself walking into this room and just like standing here for a minute. Just kind of admiring all the things that have changed and kind of thinking about the church. When I got here, like the carpet was different, we had different chairs and we didn't have these curtains, and I know like the church isn't the building, it's the people, but still a place. I don't want to say goodbye to the people, yet I do, because I want to go to what the Lord's calling me to next, and that's kind of weird. I realize I need to get some like happier shots without moving.
What are you doing? Hugging love?
Elijah, do you want to go visit your cousins this summer?
Yes!
It's gonna be a long visit.
Okay, sorry.
The Lord seems to be calling us to Colorado, but he has not said, and here is where thou shalt live.
Does God speak in the KJV?
How are you feeling about talking with the church about this stuff and telling people?
I feel great. Can't wait.
She's like the exact opposite of me.
I think they're going to be so happy for us.
I think this episode could be described Jonathan's anxieties. What makes Jonathan nervous?
Episode entitled Jonathan's Anxieties.
Oh, burn. I need to just say, you know what? I'm still the pastor of this church for the next 4 months. I need to, as much as I can, just look at this as this is my role as pastor. You have to pastor people through your arrival, through the extent that you're there, and then you have to pastor people as you leave. As people receive that you're leaving and they experience it firsthand, well, you pastor them, you shepherd them, you love them, and if they're happy, you rejoice with them, and if they're sad, you mourn with them. This is a sad thing. This is a happy thing. People are going to be everywhere in between. We're moving boxes into storage. Today I start telling the leadership of the church about our departure. It's stressful. Just going for a walk, praying for tonight. Really rocking the bangs today. One of the other things I've been told from different pastors and mentors is that once you start to tell people that you're leaving, your ministry effectiveness goes down, which is completely understandable. This person's leaving you, they're supposed to be someone you trust and invest in you, and you invest in them, and then they're leaving. I'm sad about that. I'm also hopeful because God can work in my weakness, God can work in our weakness as a church, and God can do stuff the way he wants to do stuff the last couple months. I shared tonight, it went well, and it's a relief to start sharing. The emotions were, hey, we get it, we understand, and that's encouraging. I so appreciate one of my elders who's like, let's announce this, because this is a lot for you to tell everyone in person, because it is like 20 personal conversations. Probably won't be that many, maybe like 12, maybe more. You can only leave a church once, right? A lot of neck shots. So for the next week and a half, I'm going to tell people personally and then announce it after church. Hopefully I'll have already told all those people. If not, some of them will find out that way. One of my mentors, Paul McFeeder's been a pastor at his church for 39 years, and he took about 2 weeks to tell everyone personally. And we can do that because we're a small church. I don't know if I've ever done a good job of saying, like, here is why we're leaving. First, because God just seems to be calling us to be closer to family. The pandemic was a bit of a wake-up call. 2, Cornerstone needs new leadership. I don't mean anyone else, I mean me. I think I've given what I got. And number 3, I'm tired. I'm a bit worn out. Yeah. When we talked to our denominational liaison, our regional minister, he said to start by telling circles of people around you. So kind of like start on the inner circle and work outward within the church. And so
Like I've told my elders, my deacons, I'm in the process of telling people I really love and care about and just have a relationship with at the church. I'm going to try to take care of all those people in person or on the phone. And then if I have a chance, I'm going to get some of those outer relationships that people I care about, I just don't know as well. It's a lot to essentially resign like 20 times.
Surprise visit from my family. Hey, sweetie.
Box out! Box out! Box out! Box out! Box out!
I told you I'm so fast.
You are so fast.
If the Lord is calling me out, I think he's calling someone else in. I've watched churches in the surrounding communities all have the Lord call their pastors out, but also call new pastors in. I've shared the news of us leaving 13 different times, and I want to do that because it's important to talk with people, but I'm just finding it to be quite taxing and emotionally very draining. So I'm very grateful I'm not preaching this week, but I'm also just trying to take some time to pray, to get in the Word, to do some devotionals this morning and get refreshed because I'm just tired. And I counted it, I think I have another 10 conversations to go. So I'm a sucker for pain. So here at the end, I'm sending a couple emails to the last couple people simply because I'm running out of time, capacity. I hope that's personal enough, even though it's not me giving a phone call or talking in person. I'm grateful for the process so far. I took yesterday off, actually. I had to work on some Doctor of Ministry stuff. I talked to one person. I needed a day not to talk through everything. It's too much. I think what I've learned from this is that I need to have a better expectation of how other people will respond, because I tend to assume that people will be mad with me, if I'm doing something that disappoints them. Instead, people express love and kindness and disappointment, but that's different than judgment. I haven't received that, and that's been really encouraging. Almost done. And then a 3-month transition. Well, I think everyone in this room, except for our visitors, knows what this announcement is about. So sorry to surprise the visitors. So this week I tried to call all of you and just have a personal conversation. Hard conversations, but I think good. And I was just encouraged by all of you as I shared the news that, like Monica and I have been praying, and we believe the Lord is calling us to move closer to family in Colorado. And this has been something that's been on our hearts and minds for a while, but we've been praying about it. Just kind of struggling and trying to figure out, okay, Lord, is this really what you're wanting? And then, Lord, when is your timing? And you have all been through big life decisions and probably done the exact same things that we've been wrestling with. And it's really hard to think about that because, right now I'm probably more excited about Cornerstone and what God is doing here than I have been our entire time. I've just really been jamming on it lately. And I always thought, Lord, I would really like you to call us out of Cornerstone when things are going well, right? To leave when, there's excitement. But then, that makes it hard, too, right? Because God's doing really good things here, and yet, at the same time, our part of that story might be coming to a little bit of a close. I am Iron Man.
No, you're not. You are Spider-Man.
I'm Spider-Man.
Yeah!
People have been asking me how I'm feeling, and there's this sense of relief. Wow, feels great to finally tell people. And then there's the feeling of uncertainty, because I don't know what's next. I came into this with a bunch of anxiety and worry and fear. And now that I'm through it, God's just been really faithful. And I didn't need to be so worried. I didn't need to be so anxious. And I know he's going to carry me through. I know he's going to carry Cornerstone through. But we just haven't seen it yet. And that's what comes next. Thanks for watching.